The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. It's great to have your company this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, the 6th of August, 2025. And you, my friends, as always, are listening to the Radio Hauraki Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Reburger.
Best chips ever.
Reburger.
Great stuff.
That was a new one, man.
Hey, Pugs and I are feeling really good, aren't we, Pugs? And the boss is away.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, he's all right, he's fine, he's a backbone. But there's something about the boss being away
Yeah.
that everything relaxes, you know what I mean? We undo a few more buttons on the shirt there, or you certainly have.
Always, and you've been ripping ass like crazy.
I've been ripping ass like crazy. You've gone a bit loopy too and worn your braided cap to work.
Yeah, because I knew the boss was going to be away, man. All bets are off.
Yeah, I'm going to have a little word to you later on in the show because some stuff has happened since I've arrived that I'm not happy with. So we'll be having a show meeting. But apart from that, we're feeling good, aren't we, Pugs?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Yeah, nice. Man.
Went for a lovely cemetery walk with my wife today, which is what we do on a Wednesday morning. It sounds really mundane and boring.
No, it sounds morbid.
It's not morbid, actually. It's a very beautiful cemetery, and the good thing about it is it's so massive, you can go to different parts every time. A lot of bush action. A lot of native bush action.
Yeah.
A lot of bird life, you know. It's really lovely.
You almost sold me there. Anyway.
Hey, tell you what, big show here, but let's kick off with a bit of Jimmy for you.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The cool sounds of Everlast on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Oh, it's
Big
not.
what?
Big Chode, my bad.
That's okay, man.
It's just habit there, Pugson.
Just on that, do you think we'd be able to get away, since the boss is away, maybe a couple of Sperm Boy and the Jizzes?
Oh, totally, man.
Cool.
Absolutely.
You let me know.
Hey, but right now it's time for...
The Big Poll.
Douche. Now, we're very aware of the fact that this is probably bordering on vanilla radio.
Yeah.
But it's an issue that needs to be resolved once and for all, because I am genuinely curious to know what side of the balance our audience sits on this.
It certainly feels like a you issue, in my opinion.
I've got issues with it.
It would seem so, yeah.
And before we name what the topic is, people won't know this, Pugs, but Pugs' actual nickname at Radio Hauraki is Tofu Boy. So today's big poll...
Well, hang on. Nobody... When have I ever been called Tofu Boy?
We call you Tofu Boy all the time. Maybe not to your face.
Ah, it's one of those, is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
So the big poll today, tofu, yes or no?
So you kind of took personal offence to me using tofu in one of my Pugsan Asian Delight recipes.
Yes, a sarg, if I remember.
It was a tofu sarg.
A green vegetable sort of paste.
Well,
with
it's a curry.
With blocks of tofu in it.
Delicious, scrum-diddly, flavour-absorbing tofu.
Well, therein lies the nub. For me, tofu is a block of watery nothingness, disgustingness. It is a blight on the name of food. The best thing that can be said for tofu is that it's a conduit or a sponge of some description that absorbs other flavours, but as and of itself is nothing but a block of watery filth.
So you see what I mean when I say he took it personally.
Watery filth. Tasteless, pointless, a filler, if you will.
I'll say this, you're going to be alone in the studio because Dilly's vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian, and I'm not loving tofu on the basis that I discount every other source of protein in my meals. Tofu is a block of nothingness. Nothingness like plant-based protein, calcium, iron, magnesium. And it's also a good source of, I don't know how to say that, plant compounds and antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. So yeah, big block of nothing, Jace, that takes on my beautiful Sigwala curry flavour.
Well, if you were to actually shove a block of tofu in your gob, which you're prone to do, tofu boy.
I am.
What do you taste? Nothing. It's just...
Can you not
It's just a
do that
block
on an audio medium, please?
of just sort of... And the texture's kind of weird too.
I think if you hate tofu or hate the taste of plain tofu, that shows that you simply cannot cook anything with flavour, because clearly you can't make a sauce or a curry or anything to add flavour to the tofu. So text us on 3483. Talk back us on the iHeartRadio app. $50 Reburger vouchers up for grabs. Any contributions, we'll go on the draw.
And go on the Instagram, of course.
Oh, yeah, the Instagram for the poll. That'll be up now. At Hauraki Big Show.
You see, you've been eating too much tofu. Your brain's gone to mush
Shut
there,
it.
tofu boy.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Where is it?
Ah,
Come on, man.
Fanboy.
What the hell?
The Jizz. On Radio Hauraki.
I know the boss is away, man, but come on.
what do you mean?
Just one more time.
What, same one or a different one?
Different one.
And the Jizz.
Oh, what a tragedy. We can't use him. Now, listen, the great debate, and we know it's vanilla radio, but it is tofu, yes or no. What a lot of people didn't realise is that Pugsan's actual nickname around the place is Tofu Boy.
It's apparently Tofu Boy, which you've never heard, and I haven't either until today.
I think it's a watery block of disgusting nothingness.
And I think that argument shows that you don't know how to cook for shit.
Sure.
The people are speaking on 3483, and as always, whenever we pick a topic that's slightly vanilla, oddly enough, it goes off. A bunch of texts here. I don't like tofu. The texture's always quite mushy, and after like one piece, you've had enough.
Yeah.
Tofu is one of the all-time greats. I'm not veggie either, before you slander my name. That's from Josh.
Josh. What a loser.
Hey, don't slander his name. He said not to. Tofu slaps, especially the inari kind. I'm not super familiar with that one.
Well, I would have thought you would have been being Pugsan.
Don't make me fire it off. Tofu, they've called it affectionately, is a waste of space on my plate. I go to a Chinese restaurant that offered it for free. It's the first time I've refused something for free in my life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's from Glenn.
That's how bad it is, Pugsan.
Hoodie Jizz is obviously subconsciously overcompensating for... that's a vegetarian rant. I'm not going to get into that. That's not what we're here to debate. Tofu slaps, another one there. We've had a few talkbacks on the iHeartRadio as well. Do you want to hear some of those?
Yeah, so, okay, do it.
Tofu. Oh, yuck. It's like the almond milk of coffee. It's just, no, don't go there.
Don't even get me started on almond milk.
Tofu.
Okay, that's emphatic.
Yeah, so they're really stoked. Keep the votes coming on the official poll as well, at Hauraki Big Show on Insta on the story there. And keep the texts and votes coming on the Talkback app too, because everyone's in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
So at the moment, the vibe for me there, Pagu-san, is kind of 50-50.
Yeah, it is. Or actually, you know what? In all honesty, there's about 60% of people that can't figure out how to cook tofu, and then 40% that know how to cook properly.
Oh, I see. That's how you're phrasing it, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Good on you, tofu boy.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Weezer there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:38. Before we get into our next thing here, Pugsan, you know what's getting deep inside my goat at the moment?
Is it bugging you, or do you have a bone to pick?
It's bugging me.
It's been bugging me.
It has been days and days and days now since we've had chips in the studio. I tell you what, there's been a conscious lockdown on the big chode preventing any kind of chip action.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. It couldn't be because you stole them for like 2 months straight every day from the ACC studio supply.
This is how bad it is. The ACC literally have locked their chips in the beer fridge. And it's got a lock on it. You can't get in there.
And almost in a sort of taunting manner, because obviously the fridge has a see-through glass door.
Well,
so
yeah.
you go in there and you just see them.
Mate,
just sitting there.
I'm not joking. I went in there yesterday and I was on the verge of a smash and grab. You know what I mean?
Like a ram raid on the fridge.
Yeah, on the fridge to get some chips. And also your lovely partner, previously in the last sort of few weeks, has been stealing chips for us from her, from floor
from the big dogs upstairs.
From the big dogs
That's
upstairs.
Right. She has been our saving
And now
grace.
she's shut us down. What's going on?
Oh, you called her wacky the other day? That's probably the big thing, yeah.
Right, okay.
Just on that, do your chips have to have meat in them too? Just sort of unrelated?
Oh, dear, but sensitive old tofu boy.
We're off to find
The brewery
of the day.
What have you got for us today, Pugson?
We're on the road to Beervana. So every day we are celebrating one of the great breweries out there, and so many, if not all of them, are going to be at the Beervana Festival. And today we're putting the spotlight on St. Leonard's Brewing. What started as a passion project in a tiny garage on St. Leonard's Road is now...
Don't they all start that way?
Well, yeah, but including St. Leonard's Brewing, which the spotlight's on today, Jace. We can't focus on other breweries, man.
Oh, I know, but,
This is brewery of the day, man. It's
a...
not all breweries of the day.
Okay.
It's now a full-on brew pub, Jace.
Yeah,
and
cool.
garden bar in the heart of Tamaki Makoto's Beer Mile. And now for the first time ever, their kegs are leaving the garage and heading to Beervana. So Wellington, it'll be your chance to try them. You can find them on aisle 5 at Beervana. Don't miss your chance. Now, of course, reminder, Beervana, 22nd and 23rd of this month at Sky Stadium. And you can get your tickets now from beervana.co.nz.
Yeah, and seriously, if you've never been to it, definitely worth a look in.
Huge spectacle.
Yes.
Huge spectacle.
2 big sessions a day, I think it is. Is it 2 days?
Yes, it is 2 days, 22nd and 23rd, yeah.
Good stuff.
the Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Simple Minds there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:49. Let's talk TV.
Pugs.
Hoity J, more like Sperm Boy and the Jizz.
Oh, sorry.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? I watched a movie
Cool.
last night called Wolves. It's really hard to say. It's a plural.
Sorry, do you mean wolves?
How do you say it?
Now, is this the one with George Clooney and Brad Pitt? It's spelt wolves, isn't it?
It's spelt wolves,
Aye.
but it's pronounced, I think, the plural of wolf is wolves.
You're right, the plural of wolf is wolves, but...
I didn't want to get into the
plural
semantics.
of wolf is also spelt wolves, whereas this is wolves, which is dumb.
Can I talk about it, please, Pakistan?
Yeah, when you're ready.
God, you're in a hurrah of a mood today. Just because I criticised your beloved chunks of tofu. It's a thriller, sort of comedy, kind of drama.
Okay.
And it's basically 2 fixers.
Okay,
And what I mean by a fixer is someone that comes in and cleans up your mess.
Yes.
So they, one of the fixers, George Clooney, gets a call.
Hot.
This guy has died in the apartment. You need to come and clean it up.
Yeah.
So he turns up. And then, lo and behold, Brad Pitt turns up because he's also had a call to come and fix up the fact that there's a dead body in the apartment.
Hot.
Yeah, they're both very
Wait,
hot.
so they're both there to clean up the same dead body?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Well, how
hilarity.
does that happen? Who's calling both of them?
Well, they've got separate bosses.
Right, okay.
One of them is a hotel owner.
Yeah.
Where the incident happened, and the other one is connected to the person that called him up initially.
Right.
So they're both there, and they're both fixers, but they don't know each other, and they're like, what are you doing here? And what are you doing here? Kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, this is my job, not your job. And he's like, no, this is my job, not your job. Then,
Oh.
out of the blue, the allegedly dead person wakes up and chaos ensues.
Spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
Well, there's a lot more that goes on after that.
Okay. You've just taken that surprise away from the audience. Now, how did you find it?
Average.
2 megastars on screen together.
I don't know how I feel about. I mean, I love them both. I mean, I love Brad Pitt as an actor. I think he's a great actor.
Yes.
Clooney, he's good. And they're both
fine.
They're both superstars. Yes, they're both hot. And yes, I guess they've got a chemistry. And I guess if you want something that's not very challenging and have a bit of a chuckle at the chaos that's going on, okay. 2.8 buzzies.
And on
Apple, I think.
Nice, mate.
You're not adding to this. God, you're lazy today, all because of the bosses away. It's not on, man.
I'll bring something tomorrow, mate.
Here's Queens of the Stone Age.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your hump day tickety-boo. You're listening to the Radio Hauraki Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, chicken, vegan and vegetarian options. Reburger, redefining the norm.
Reburger.
Mouth-watering deliciousness.
Reburger.
I tell you what,
I
man.
didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, you did. You totally did, man.
Sorry.
We've been talking a lot about food today, tofu for one, and boy, oh boy, are the people unleashing Pugs.
I am loving it. There's a lot of texts here just assuming that I only eat tofu and nothing else.
Well, you pretty much do. Thus, the moniker Tofu Boy.
Jase, you came up with that at the start of the show in the first break without telling me. But it's really good to see. All of the texts are in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
I've got to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
All this food chat, not about the tofu, because I think it's foul and disgusting. I'm starving. I'm mid-show. We've got no chips.
Yeah.
This is a crisis situation.
I think I got some crackers out there in the office, maybe.
What, tofu crackers?
They don't... There's no such thing as a tofu cracker.
There'd be some sort of seaweed action going on, probably.
What, you don't like seaweed?
Do you think we can get Big Dilly to go on a miss for us? I'll give him my card. He can use my dog squad money.
Yeah, he'll be keen.
Yeah,
he'll be real keen.
Hey, now coming up, well, I absolutely disgraced myself yesterday with regards to my beloved wife, and I need to apologise.
She just got back from a trip, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. And I said some terrible things.
You did on the show yesterday.
And now I have to own it.
Okay.
But in the meantime, wow, what an appropriate song. I was a creep.
What else is new?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Pugs?
Hoity J. More like sperm boy in the jizz.
We're sorry about this. We just...
No, you're not. I'm not.
They're so good. They amuse us, don't they, Pugs?
Yeah, they do.
Now, listen, yesterday I did a terrible thing. My wife came back from overseas and I was bleating and moaning and carrying on about the fact that she didn't bring me any presents.
Not even Toblerone, you were saying.
Yeah, well, I hate Toblerone. It's in the tofu category for me, Toblerone.
That's not.
And, and I was banging away there.
What?
In terms of,
on the show about
how filthy I was about it. And you'll recall, Pugs, actually, at one point during the conversation, I did actually say, I mean, it could be because we had a very rushed morning, that she did actually buy me stuff.
Yes.
And, we didn't have time to do it in the morning and she wanted to make an occasion of it.
Yes, and also she usually listens around the time that we did it yesterday to the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was disgusted.
Understandably.
Not unusual.
No.
To my eternal shame, I got home, true story, and I sat down on the couch.
Just before you get to you getting home, can you also just make a reference to... Because you were really looking forward to a home-cooked meal, you were saying. And not in a sexist way in that your wife only does the home-cooked meals is what you were saying on here. But also, on the way home, you said you were dying of hunger. What happened there? Just something...
Oh, I just had to struggle through it, and I eventually got home.
You weren't saying that you picked up a cheeseburger on the way home?
And I was on the couch, and she said, "Oh, now, darling," because the suitcase is still in the lounge.
Yeah.
She said, I've got some stuff for you. And I went, oh, really? And she went, yeah, of course.
Oh.
So she brought out a brand new spanking pair of jeans. And I was like, oh, because I've been banging on about the fact that I don't have any jeans. And she's like, you could go and buy some. And I'm like, yeah, but
You're
it's
a
just
tight ass, eh?
I'm not a tight ass. I just can't be arsed. So a great new pair of jeans. And then she gave me these two things that were vastly wrapped.
Wow.
And that what they were kind of like coffee goblets, not with handles.
I'm familiar.
But they were clay crafted.
Beautiful.
And amongst the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Perfect for your long or short black, which I had today, incidentally, around about 10:30. And they were
Cool.
beautifully crafted, handcrafted.
Yeah.
And what else was there? Oh, and 2 new books.
Really?
And then, to make matters worse, Pugsan, she cooked the most delicious meal, a good old-fashioned roast chook with roast veggies,
Yum.
this delicious broccoli and feta salad that she has. It was just unbelievable, and had made a red velvet cake.
You've made a real fool of yourself, Woody J.
I just felt like the biggest piece of shit ever. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah. And I was telling you to give her the divorce papers.
Ugh, I know.
Now I'm hoping she's got them.
The funny thing was this morning it was her turn to do coffee, and she was like, oh, could you do it? And I was like, no, get up and get it done. There's still jobs to happen.
I've been working my ass off cleaning this place up all
I did
weekend.
bloody 3 hours of radio today.
It's a hard life, man.
Oh, tune David Bowie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Pool Jam there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 25 minutes past 5, and we thought we needed a bit of quiz action back, didn't we, Pugsan?
Yeah, we need to get out some of these bloody Reburger vouchers before the other fellas get back and use them all.
Exactly. So we thought we'd bring back the Jase. G'day, Paddy. How's life?
Yeah, not bad. How are you, Jase?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What do you do for a crust?
I'm a chippy.
Oh,
Yeah.
massive
Backbone.
backbone. Well, how it works, Paddy, is you've got to get 3 out of 5 right, all right? You think you can do it?
Yep.
All right, let's lock it in. Let's
Beautiful.
get it started. First question. What is the main ingredient in guacamole?
I'd have to say avocado.
Beautiful.
Nice work, mate.
Second question. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
He's
No
very
idea.
famous. He's a very famous painter. Rattle off a couple that you might know. Hey?
No.
Picasso?
Sorry, mate. That's okay. You still got
It's all good, man. It's all
3
be
questions. Don't panic, Paddy.
sweet. It's all good, brother.
True or false? Julius Caesar was an emperor.
True.
It's actually false.
It's quite a tricky one, though.
That is a really tricky one. I would have said true.
I would have also said true.
What year was the very first model of the iPhone released?
2008.
He's 1 year off. It's 2007. That's another hard one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The final question, and you got to get this one right. At this moment in time, Paddy, how old are you?
21.
Yay!
Hey, he's done it.
Hey! We had a bit of a crisis, I'll be honest with you, because Pugsan put these questions together, and they were pretty damn tough. I didn't even get into the really tough ones, but you've won yourself a $50 Reburger voucher. Paddy, how does that sound?
Hey, cheers, fellas. Appreciate it.
Good on you, mate.
Well done, mate. Thanks for playing.
Stay on the line, and Big Dilly in Studio B will take care of you. How good?
I didn't think they were that bad, but also, if somebody asked me that on the fly, I wouldn't be able to rattle it off.
But you have things like kimchi chat and chemical symbols, and people don't know that shit, Pugs.
I love kimchi chat.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
The raconteurs there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, every now and then throughout our show, the Big Show, we've been going back and having a retrospective look. Going back into the archives, if you will, of the Big Show. What have you got for us today, Paksan? Because I believe it's a two-parter.
It is. It's a two-part special for an event that defined the Big Show, at least for me, because I had recently started at the Big Show when this happened.
Yes.
You remember a big part of the show is the curry nights that we go out on.
Yes.
And you had your first one just before I started, and then we went on one as sort of an introductory thing for me. I was still getting to know you guys, and we went out to a restaurant, and it was beautiful until Keyzie had a few too many beersies responsibly.
Just talking about our Big Show curry night last night, which is becoming a regular feature of the show.
Yep.
It was me and Minogue, Keyzie, and our new mate, Pugsy.
Pugwash.
Went to a very nice place in Parnell there, and Minogue and I ordered some food before the other lads arrived, and then we ordered some beers, didn't we, Keyzie?
Yeah, we did order one beer each, and that was totally fine. And if you want to see a photo, Hauraki Big Show Instagram page there, Jason Hoyte was on selfie duty.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
And that's really where, after that first big bottle of beer, Minogue, things began to just deteriorate. So I don't know
what you're talking about.
I just want to paint a little picture, if I might. Sitting right next to us was a group of octogenarians.
That's right, elderly.
Who, by the way, spent most of the evening talking about the operations they'd had.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, one of them just had tape on their head, fresh from the operating table.
One had a solar. He was operating a solar panel for a sex machine up top.
Yeah.
No hair, so he had a bit of a captain's tubing going around the side. A massively sunburnt dome with plasters over what I can only imagine were extracted melanomas.
Yes.
Had that look about it.
Yes.
There was another guy that was, before you guys arrived, Keyzie, was just going on and on about some operation he'd had and, some pipe that had been shoved down his gullet.
This is all true, too.
And then the other three were just having to eat the stuff up. But I imagine that's what it gets to when you're that age. It's just yarning about
totally, mate. Your medical ailments. But anyway, so Keyzie then ordered another big bottle. I think it was Tiger beer.
No, it was Kingfisher.
Oh, Kingfisher, sorry, I apologise. Which is 8%. He ordered another one. He hoed into that, down that
just
bastard.
Drank it at a casual pace.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, the first F-bomb resonated around the around the restaurant.
What was amazing about that is we were sort of sitting out the front on the veranda there.
Yes.
And you could hear a clatter of cutlery against plates inside the restaurant.
Yes.
Could you?
And just total silence, like a vacuum.
Totally, man.
We had a candle on our table. It blew out.
Yeah, that's...
From the F-bomb.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
The air being sucked out of the room, man.
Oh, right.
I know you don't remember it. See, the thing about Liz with alcoholism as well, Jase, is people think that they've got a really high tolerance for the booze.
Totally.
But actually what happens is you only need one beer to top yourself up, and he's full steam ahead again.
Yeah, and he'd had two big bottles by that stage. So we started getting into the curries. Very nice, by the way.
Oh, it's
I
good.
must admit they were nice for vegetarian. Ultra hot.
Yeah.
Then Keyzie knocks over a massive bottle of beer on the table, breaks old Pugsy's wine glass, and then another massive F-bomb. Reverb. By this stage, Minogue's getting a little bit, he's getting a little bit, hey, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Keyzie, pull it in a bit, son.
Yeah.
Right, then what happened, Jase?
I think, it was fun, and then Keyzie just sort of said, well, this is just how I effing talk. It's like, whoa! So at that point, you and I just sort of started quaffing down the food. Let's get out of here. This is going to turn.
Just pig out.
I'm
it was
signalling
crazy.
to the bill.
Yeah.
Pugsy's on the verge of tears.
You were signalling for the bill.
Pugsy's on the verge of tears.
But can I
He's
just
freaked
say,
out.
Jace, that this isn't the worst of it, and I think we probably have to come back.
Let's keep coming back to this.
Yeah, I think we do,
it was
actually.
a hell of a night.
It was especially traumatic for you, wasn't it, Pugs? Because, as you say, I think you'd only just started on the Big Show, and so it was like, what the hell have I got myself into here?
Well, the thing is, when you start a new job, you're like on your best behaviour and you're
Yes.
still getting to know the people around you. So I was really trying to hold it in as much as I could when he started behaving like that.
Yeah, you got pretty emotional. There were a few tears.
Yeah. Especially because they didn't have any bloody tofu in the curry place.
True. Here's the Rolling Stones.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
You two there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now listen up. Radio Hauraki is currently running an incredible competition called Nothing But the 90s, Pugs?
That's right. It's the Nothing But 90s countdown. Voting has just opened. And if you get amongst the votes, you'll be in to win a huge prize pack. Basically, we're trying to find the 500 tunes that pioneered the 90s or that defined the 90s.
It was a great decade. I think I was in my prime in the 90s, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
you're what, 43?
Yeah, I was still like a real young
You would
fella.
have been like a teenager.
But exactly.
Right,
Full of
okay.
hormones.
Awesome. Now, what I'm finding interesting about the prize pack is that a lot of it is still very much popular today.
Yeah, but is it popular today because it was popular in the 90s, or is it popular today because it's genuinely cool?
That's a great question. I do find most of the stuff pretty cool. So there's like a pair of Doc Martens in the prize pack, a pair of Chuck Taylors, Casio watch, boombox speaker. I mean, music. You know what I mean? That transcends all decades, Jase.
Are there any sort of hats with braided rope on them?
Sadly, none. I think I think they ran out because I've got them all.
Yeah,
so we couldn't include
all.
them in the prize pack. We've also got $1,000 cash. That's got no date on it.
How good! And the thing about $1,000 cash is actually, even if you don't like all those prizes, but they're awesome.
Yeah,
you can buy whatever you want. You could, fill your boots.
And who knows, if you win the prize and you get the $1,000 cash, I might be willing to sell you a rope braided hat.
I still think they need to have karate shoes in there because they were all the rage in the 90s.
I still don't know what you're talking about
they
with
were
the
just
karate
like
shoes.
black slip-on sort of shoes, and everyone wanted a pair.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Basically, we want your votes now. We want your top 3 tunes from the 90s, and you can get your votes in now by texting the word VOTE to 3483. And then, the voting will end on the 24th of August. That's all thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. Cheers to 30 years.
Yeah, great stuff, mate. Let's have a bit of Nirvana.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Nirvana there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now, coming up after 6 o'clock, the results of a very, very, very controversial big poll, which was simply tofu, yes or no. I was curious to know what our audience, which way they leaned on this.
And I think using the word controversial sort of implies that there's a lot of debate, but what I've learned over the last couple of hours is that there's less and less of a debate and just an argument sort of one way.
Yes.
And so I'm guessing that the results are going to really swing one way as well. And people are taking it like even slightly personal. Someone called me a meat coward on 3483 because I like tofu. People are really, really going at it. Tofu. It's real clever stuff.
Yeah. But that doesn't... What you see in the text line doesn't necessarily translate into the poll.
That's
so,
true. It might be a different audience on Insta at the moment. Yeah. Heaps of vegetarians on there.
But what I found really interesting, when we put this big poll out there, that old tofu boy Pugs was very cock-a-hoop.
I was.
That it was going to be a landslide yes scenario, and I said, let's not forget the results after 6 o'clock. And he was like, oh, no, I don't think we need to look at them. That'll be...
Is that what I was like, was it?
You were very hesitant. Very hesitant.
I was confident. I was much more confident, not in the sense that tofu would take it out, but in the sense that it would at least be somewhat even and, evenly polarizing, I guess. But how wrong I was, Jase.
Well, we don't know.
With what the text machine looks like.
Yeah, well, the text machine is overwhelmingly now. It started off 50-50, now overwhelmingly against.
Yes, and the official votes are done through the Hauraki Big Show Instagram story. So it's your last chance to get your vote in for tofu, yes or no. I'm obviously yes. You're a big fat no.
Yes, big fat no. And also we have part 2 of the great curry night debacle with the fellas.
Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Wednesday night's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to the Hauraki Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries, and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Yes.
All you need to feed.
What?
All you need to feed.
What is that?
That's my new term.
That sounds like somebody else's catchphrase from like back in the day, or like another restaurant maybe.
You really are in a mood today.
No, I'm not in a mood. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. I love you.
Now listen,
Jase.
we had thanks, Pugs. I mean, I love you too.
That's all good. As you were.
I don't love your hat today, but
that's okay.
but I like
That
the
doesn't define
person
me.
neath it. Now
Nice.
listen, we had the big poll, and it literally did blow up.
Yeah, it did. It's blown up in my face.
Yes.
Massively.
And it was a very simple question: tofu, yes or no? So right now, it's time for.
Oh, are we doing that now, are we?
Yeah, I think so.
Big poll.
What do you got for me, tofu boy?
That is a new name that's not hanging around, all right?
Keyzie loves new names. I thought you loved new names as well.
Do I look like Keyzie? Okay, the big poll today. Every vote here in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher. Tofu, yes or no? With 81%. No.
Wow.
No.
I am genuinely surprised by that.
Yeah.
I
Me
thought
too.
it-
I thought it'd be like a smaller margin.
I thought it might be 50-50-ish.
I mean, I expected there to be more no's than yeses. I did think it would
80-20
be.
though.
Yeah, it got absolutely smoked.
That is a thrashing.
Yeah.
That is bend down, put your ass in the air, and slapping.
So that's 81% of people can't figure out how to cook tofu, eh? Crazy. Who's this, Jase?
In excess.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oasis there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday night. Now, we want to send out a big thank you to all of the Big Show overseas listeners because, as previously stated a couple of days ago, we got an SOS message from Mogey.
That's right.
Basically saying that he's in London, he's by himself, he wants to get on it with someone, and it's boring just doing stuff by himself. And so if you were in the London area, get in touch with him. He'd meet you at a pub, have a few responsible beersies.
Take a few photographs for a cheap price.
And spend the entire day with you.
Yeah, whatever you wanted to do around London.
And I was very heartened to see that he got a response.
That's right. This fella Charlie gave me a message on Instagram there, and he said, I've been trying to get in touch with Mogey, and I was going to get you to help, but now he's come back, and Mogey's agreed to go to an Arsenal football game over there with some backbones, Charlie, and some mates there. And I put that up on the Hauraki Big Show Insta, and it's great to see that there's a few other expats, Kiwis, over in London that are keen to meet up at whatever pub they go to before or after the game.
Well, isn't it lovely, Pugs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That he's got some buzzy buddies.
100%. And just it's great to see Kiwis bonding over getting on the hammer responsibly.
And I tell you what, if you're over in London or whatever, what a great thing to do to go to a Premier football match.
100%.
Because even if you're not really into football, soccer,
or if that's not your team or
whatever, the atmosphere would be so magnificent. So he's going to have a few beersies with the fellas.
Yep.
Then they're going to go to the Arsenal match, and who knows what happens after that.
Well, we can all probably imagine what happens after. I'm still trying to figure out the time difference. Someone had a go at me on the text machine yesterday for getting the time difference wrong. So for context, 4:00 this morning in the UK is 4:00 this afternoon in New Zealand. So they are behind.
Right.
So I'm guessing because it's Wednesday he wanted to go and hang out with people, eh? So that's what he'll be doing tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning here, he'll be at the game.
Yes.
Tonight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, vaguely.
Was that a massive waffle?
I kind of just switched off.
Yeah, fair enough.
time chat.
Yeah.
But it
With
is
the
confusing. It is confusing. So thank you to the backbones over there helping out lonely old Mogey on his overseas trip.
And if you see him, take a pic with him, send it to us at Hauraki Big Show. Maybe I'll do a little compilation.
Beautiful.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Arctic Monkeys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now we're into part 2 of a best bit, we call them. This is old school Big Show, where we look back over the years and all the stuff we've done. And this particular story pertains to basically Keyzie disgracing himself on the first ever curry night.
That's right. The curry night's become a really big part of the show.
Yes.
It sort of started not too long after I came along. I think he had done it before I had started.
Maybe once?
Yeah. But then I went to my first... This was talking about the first ever curry night that I went to as producer of the Big Show.
Let's get into it. It's a very involved story where the whole team went out for the curry night, so you'll have to excuse us. We're having to stretch it out over time to get all the sort of details in there, aren't we, Minogue? By the way, go to our Instagram page. There's a little selfie that I took of the show having the curry there, and already you can see with old Keyzie. He was 4 sheets to the wind even by then, Minogue. He had only just started.
Yeah, you must have been tucking into them at work, I don't know. But yeah, so we sort of, we managed to get through the dinner there. It was sort of, there was one point there where we had to sort of grab Keyzie by the shoulders because, as you say, he knocked over his beer and broke that wine glass, but...
You forgot the massive F-bomb I dropped, which cleared the restaurant.
Totally.
Forget it. I was just trying to sort of do you.
Thanks, mate.
And of course, he's seen the beer on the table and he's wanted to get. He doesn't want to waste it, so he's gone in for a big table set.
Yeah. That's right.
You know, we had to try and keep him away because the glass was still in it. So. Yeah, a bit hairy. And then, of course, curries, it turns out they don't really agree with you, the spicy ones.
Especially the really hot ones, Keyzie, do they? Because you were sweating bullets.
That's fine. No, that's
you were sweating
totally
bullets.
Sweet. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then we have a scenario where Keysie's like, fellas, where's got some bogs here?
Is that how I was talking?
There's got some bogs here. And we were like, yes, Keyzie, just, down there, mate. And so I sort of escorted him to the toilet because he was weaving all over the place. Left him to it. Bad move, Hoyte J, Minogue.
Why? Why was it a bad move?
Because I'll tell you why. 20 minutes later, the owner of the restaurant, who you knew very well, Mike.
Yeah.
I can't remember
that's
her
right.
name.
What's the name again?
Well, I don't want to give it away on air. But I don't want to point to the restaurant.
Came up to us looking very embarrassed.
Why was she so embarrassed?
Because basically... someone had laid one out in the urinal.
Had they? I wonder who that was, man, because that's not okay.
That's not okay at all.
And I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah. And
well,
unfortunately, your swipe card for NZME for the studios here was sticking out of it like a wafer out of an ice cream sundae.
But I'm wearing it now, my swipe card.
Oh, we
made them clean it up.
We got them to clean it up, but that was really awkward. And boy, oh boy, I tell you.
Surely that's where the night ended, right? We just left after that, and nothing else happened.
Well, there was. But we'll spare you the rest of the detail. Suffice to say, look,
it was an eventful night.
It was an eventful. I took Keyzie home. He did a bit of a power bomb on the dashboard. Then I took him into his bed and took him home and laid him on the old bed there. And a bit of a mess as well in that regard. But I won't go into that and just left him to it. So, but hey, a fun night. Actually, I've just had a thought, Pugs, son, that when the fellas get back, we should have another curry night.
Yeah, I think we're due for one, actually.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Keyzie was 3 weeks away, and then Mike now for 2 weeks away. So, yeah, we're definitely due for one. I don't know, that brings back a lot of trauma for me.
Yeah, well, there was certainly a fair amount of trauma with Keyzie, but we got through it in the end.
Not a great early impression, though. It really stuck with me, especially the urinal.
Yeah. Oh, Tune a bit eggy.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, REM there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Now, listen, great news. Not only are the fellas going to be back next week, it's going to be a full show, but even better than that, we're going on the road again, Pugsan, to the beautiful city of Wellington, to the Parrot Dog Brewery on the 21st of August.
That's exactly right. Great vibrato there, Jase.
Thanks, mate.
I'm excited to be heading home. We've done a couple of live shows from the actual Beervana event, but this time we're taking it to a pub, all access, anybody can come, and we want you to be there. We want you to knock off early. Obviously, the show starts at 4, and the first, I think maybe like 100 people in the door or something will get a free Backbone t-shirt as well.
Yeah, nice. Just remind me, because that's in Lyle Bay, is it?
Yeah.
Where's Lyle Bay in Old Welly?
Lyle Bay's the one that's sort of near the airport.
Ah, gotcha, yes.
Sort of a beautiful, moody, coastal sort of beach.
I love it.
Catches a great draft. It's lovely out there. Lovely driving along the bays from there too. But we want you to be there Thursday, the 21st of August. It's a bit of a warm-up session because Beervana kicks off on the Friday, so we're going to do it on the Thursday before Beervana.
Yes, great stuff. And the good thing about it too, actually, is because the last couple of live shows that we've done, we haven't had the full show.
Yeah, that's true.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah, and like they've gone 100% great.
Yes.
But we've missed the fellas.
Yes.
And so it's going to be an extra big one down in the capital. We love Welly and we want to see you there. And also make the trip down. We're giving you so much notice, like you might as well travel to get there, right?
Well, I mean, not if you're in Auckland or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
I think you should get a plane or
I mean, we're not
get
that
a car.
good.
It's like an 8-hour drive.
I mean, there's a chance it'll be a terrible show too. And I mean, if you've travelled all the way down from Auckland, Pugsan, you'll be pissed off.
We've just spent like 2 minutes talking about how it's going to be a great show.
Then you have to pay for accommodation probably because you've come all that way down, which is going to cost you, plus petrol. Then you have to drive all the way back. You probably got a hoo of a hangover. It was a terrible show. So no, I mean,
I can't believe you're saying it's going to be a terrible show.
Well,
it's literally going to be great.
I'm not. You're saying come from anywhere. I'm
yes,
just saying,
please do. Come from anywhere to the live show. We want to see you there. I don't understand what the issue is.
Fine.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's a big show done and dusted. Another one crossed off the list there, Pagu-san.
Yeah, mate. Only 2 more to go. The Big Chode, the Sperm Boy, and the Jase.
Yeah, man. Crazy stuff.
I'm worried about what those stings are going to do when the other fellas get back. Are they just going to get pushed into the archives?
No, I don't think so. We're definitely going to play them to the fellas.
Okay, good.
Because they're too good to waste.
Yeah.
Now, on the podcast outro today, there was a lot going on. It turned into a bit of a therapy session, as it often does for Hoyte J.
A lot of schoolboy chat about our schoolboy days, both obviously different generations. You know, me went to school sort of 2007 to 2018. You were sort of like 1800s. And so it was just talking about the main differences in like the corporal punishment and stuff like that.
Yeah, like when I was at school, it was sort of Charles Dickens times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like writing on cave walls and
freezing cold cloisters and caning and brutality.
Well, this clip's called The Ruler that Dilly's made.
And I'll never forget it. Unnecessary noise conduct.
Wow.
So I was caned 4 times by 2 separate teachers for asking for a f***ing ruler. True story, that. True story.
Yeah, and that's when it kind of turned into therapy session.
It did, actually.
Well, it's not right, man. And I'm glad you had a place to vent it safely. And
that's right.
Everybody can listen to it for free on the iHeartRadio app.
I didn't mean for it to turn into a therapy session. It just did, Puckson. You know what I'm saying?
It's completely fair, and I'm really glad that we've opened up a safe space for you to have that dialogue.
Thanks, mate. Hey, now, check out the Instagram.
Yeah, new video and new post.
It's a cracker too, the new video, with all the fellas on board.
Yeah, because I miss them.
And also check out the podcast. Till tomorrow. See you later.
Bye.